Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Black Eel Plays, where Mike and I are still working on our fourth attempt at our Soullink hardcore Nuzlock, and we still are trying to boost up our teams enough to get ready for the Elite Four. And as history has repeated itself many a times, I will do my best to not destroy one of my Pokemon so Mike doesn't hurt me again. So for now, let's get right into this and see if we can win this game. Although I doubt we'll be able to see that for this episode, but that
Oh
being
no.
said, we can at least see how far we can get. Because I have a feeling it's not gonna it's gonna take forever.
Yeah, no, this will take a while. That's why I was saying, oh, maybe we should do a training montage or train offline
No, we could
because
just talk. We could have some
this is going to take a
fun. We could do an
while.
incredible thing together.
Do an incredible
Um,
thing. All right.
so you know what's sad of how happy I am? I just
W-
got a
w-
notification from my mortgage company to let me know that I am going to be done with paying my house a month early already, like month earlier than expected. So instead of it being the 30 years, it's 29 years.
29 and 11 months.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's interesting. Why are you making increased payments or
Oh, I just happen to. So depending on how much like money I have left over for the month, I put it in.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
that's a good idea. Yeah, absolutely.
just because I'm not in it yet, so it's like the best time to do it.
No, 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 definitely. I definitely no. If I ever get in that situation, I will 100% do the same thing. I just
It's just so
haven't.
funny because it's like I because it's still early, I wasn't thinking anything, and all of a sudden it set a new date of like when I finish my mortgage, and
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not right. That's
You've
not
had it
right.
for what, like two
This is my
months?
no three, technically three. I just paid my third month.
Right.
No, but it's just so funny because I wasn't expecting it, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's good. So that's my goal. Actually, my dream is to get it paid off before I turn 50. That's most likely not going to happen. However,
That one's a
I
much tougher dream to get to.
but my realistic goal is I want to pay it off before I turn 60, which is a very easy goal. Well, easier
Oh
goal.
no.
No, no,
I'm
come
good.
on.
I'm good. But so here's my chain of events.
I'm
I
listening.
encounter a wild Mew.
Ooh, okay, I already hate it.
I switch out. I switch to my level 50 Pokemon. My
It
magic.
transforms.
My magic. He does not transform.
Oh,
He uses sharpen.
oh, he's okay.
Sharply increases your attack.
So
Then
it's
he
double.
used metronome
It's
it
up 2 levels, right?
up to.
Yeah.
So he then proceeds to
Oh, I'm an
metronome,
idiot.
paralyzes with a thunder wave my magneton, metronomes one more time, and then metronome turns into earthquake on my magneton.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
You can imagine why I had a mini heart attack
No, no, no,
there.
no. My for to be honest with you, I don't question it anymore, especially now that I've dealt with similar things to you. So I no longer question it. It's just more of a what happened more than what are you doing wrong.
All right, I'm gonna run away from this thing because it. Oh god, this is so not fun. Oh, thank you, Pidgeotto. It whirlwind me.
Oh,
It
I
helped me
love
get
that
away.
actually. I just don't like Gengar's like this sprite, man. Ugh.
It gives you nightmares.
Well, because it doesn't look right. It irritates me, and I'm just ugh. But no, I figured you get a kick out of that. That's why I told you that. Just because I was like, I got the notification after paying it, and I was just like, ooh, this is good.
I just want to know how much more you're paying. The fact that you've already adjusted, like
So
that's
because it's
insane.
no, so because it's so early, no. Realistically, the earlier you do it, the less money you need to reduce the payments. So like you basically you look at what you pay in your principal, just your principal, not the whole
Yeah,
payment, just the
Yeah.
principal. And if you pay that amount over, it's like paying an extra payment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, okay. So I didn't know like the extent you're paying extra onto in that terms, and you're basically doing double, like you said.
Well, not
You know,
technically,
and
but
it
it's
in
turned out that way so far. Because you also got to think about too. Like I've just had my tax refund come back too, so that went in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's
oh,
like it's not like it was all just saved up.
yep. I mean, like I said, when I first heard you say that, you know, I mean, in my head, I'm like, oh, you put like an just like spitball a number, but like put like an extra $100 in it just to like you know help it
Well,
out a
I
little
mean,
bit.
technically, yes. I mean, it was an extra 250. So now, so here's the thing. When I say that, it wasn't an extra 250 each week. I mean, each month. I mean, it was just total for the last 3 months extra.
So you put an additional $250 total.
Yeah, I don't think it's that exact number, but yes, we're gonna say it's that number.
Wow. That's a low number. I'll be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
Like
but that's
that's
all. Well, you got to remember too. In the beginning, your most of your principal is. I mean, in the beginning, your principal payment is like significantly low compared to how much you're paying in interest.
yeah. No, I know, but I'm just it's just my payments are so much higher than yours because of my location that it's just crazy that it's
Oh, that's true. That's true. No, you're
I'm
right.
comparing mine to yours, so
No,
it's
for
you know
you, it would
that's
probably have to be. I mean, again, I don't know your interest rate. And don't say it out loud. Um, but I would say that you probably would have to do double to reduce one payment.
oh yeah,
My guess.
definitely.
But
Yeah.
again, that doesn't mean I'm right. It's just I'm guessing just based on what I know because I think you even have a better interest rate number than I do. I think you have a better
I mean,
interest
my
rate than me.
interest rate number might be higher, but because the my cost is so much higher than yours, you have to realize that that outweighs it.
No, I know, but what I'm no, you're right. But that that number also changes how much more interest you pay.
Oh, yes, yes,
Like
yes.
no, I understand that regardless, like you paying more automatically means you pay more interest. I get that. I'm not questioning that piece because your area is a lot. Your area is a lot more than mine.
Yes. That's for sure. But yeah.
'Cause
When you texted me
Did you pay double?
huh?
Did you pay double me?
I think I paid more than double.
Yes. No. Ah. I'm gonna text you the number
Okay.
because I'll say it this way: if it was it couldn't be much more. I don't think so.
I don't think it was much more, but I mean, it was at least double.
I think you're right. I think it is slightly more because I think we've talked about this. We definitely talked about this before, but I, for the life of me, can't remember.
I am slightly more than double.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Is it 50 or 25? The last the after the first number.
30.
Oh, okay, never mind. That is weird. No, no, it's weird just because I forgot it was that awkward of a number. I thought it was an even like 25 or 50.
I mean, technically it's 29, but you know, I rounded up.
Oh, don't you hate that? Don't you hate that
If you
people
want to
do?
make it more awkward.
Yeah, no, I unfortunately I do understand that one, and that's just irritating beyond belief because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Because that always bothered me too, where it's like oh, it's technically a penny cheaper, and it's like it doesn't change anything.
No, no. It's that
In
always
fact, I don't
irks
even
me.
think it's a
It's
penny; it's
like,
a dollar. But still, it doesn't change anything.
yeah. No, I mean, even still, like even with the, it's like, why don't you just make it even? Like, why do you have to do the 99 cents or like whatever? But
Oh,
it's
that
like,
bothers. I agree with you, and it's I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. It's like, oh well, technically, it's 1 cent. You don't have to pay. Blah blah blah. But it's like it's so awkward trying to like mentally like put that in your head.
yeah, no, it's just I feel like that just overcomplicates it for no reason. Like when I do my pricing now, I legitimately just do it by evens. Like my parents when they used to do the pricing for the business, they would go up like by $1 or $2, and I'm like, nope, I go up by five. Like I'm not doing the awkward intervals. I'm keeping it even.
No, that's fair. I mean, it's also it's the idea is it's to make it easier for you.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
So business, you finally started, right?
Yes, yes, I have.
Are you
Today
alive?
was actually today was officially the first day.
Oh yeah, because you technically couldn't work Monday because of the rain.
Monday it rained. I could have worked in the morning, but it was but they were saying it was supposed to start around like
Well, I
eight
was gonna
o'clock,
say
and
I thought it was supposed to start like right away, so I wouldn't have thought you would have been able to do anything. But
yeah, no,
realistically,
no,
by the
it
time you realized it and went out there, you would have not been able to do anything anyway.
well, no, when I watched the weather closely, and I do not watch the weather app because the weather
Oh,
apps
my
are wrong.
Mike's sitting in his little room right now, and he's got all his weather stuff in, and he's just got everything ready to go. So the moment he finds out that there's a weather pattern coming, he knows it
Well,
deep in
no,
his
the
bones.
funny thing is like with it's my employees and even people from Depot. They're like, oh, they say it's this. I'm like, are you watching the news or are you looking at your phone? And like, oh, my phone says this. I'm like, you don't listen to your phone. The phone is wrong 100% of the time.
Oh shoot! Oh no, I was right.
Um, but yeah, no, because my phone it was saying it was supposed to start around 9 o'clock. Or the news was saying it was supposed to start around 9.
Hmm.
So I was like, all right, it's not worth starting at that point. Go out for 2 hours.
No,
It
it's not, and I get that because it's like, what are you really going to accomplish? No offense,
exactly.
in those two
So
hours.
I get to the job, spend half an hour unloading, then it start.
Well, then you're
So
gonna
I
have
was
to,
like, you know what?
yeah. And as soon as you feel the first sprinkle, not actually, but you know what I mean, then
Yep.
you got to pack up again, and it's like, for what?
So I was, but it didn't actually start raining until probably around 11 o'clock. So I was kind of annoyed because then
So
I
that's
could have
so
actually
funny
gone
because
out.
it started at that time where I am. It
Really?
started. Well, I want to say no. So it started. I think it was like, all joking aside, I think it was like 9 o'clock. I
I
think
mean, I
it.
could understand it starting earlier because you're farther south and the storm was coming from
No, I know.
southwest, kind of.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's just so funny because it's like it said the exact time for me. Um, but it was also kind of sprinkling like well before that too. So it's like unclear of like when it actually like started, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was one of those where it didn't really start raining, but there was like you could tell it was like sprinkling out, and then all of a sudden it started raining.
Oh yeah, because then it just all of a sudden starts pouring buckets.
Oh, it was nonstop. Like I keep getting nervous. So every time it rains, I go to my attic and just make sure there's no leaks.
Oh,
And well, here's
right.
the thing: there hasn't been one, and nor has there.
I can
But
understand because that's a big thing to worry about. So I get it, but
no, it's just so funny. Well, it's because it's not like it takes anything crazy for me to do it. Like I just go up into like the attic is a stand up thing, so it's not like I have to crawl into it or anything like that. I just walk up the stairs and I'm there.
yeah,
But
my attic. I don't know how is your attic a full size attic or is it like
what do you consider a full size before I answer that?
is your
Like
attic one that you can stand full height in?
yes,
Okay. Mine is not. So so I had to put I don't know if I told you this, but I had to put in I had my house had no insulation.
at
The
all?
a- the insulation in the attic was only 2 inches, and when
Aren't you supposed to
mass
have 15? No, no, no.
yeah
Sorry, 12.
yes no
Is it
no
12 or
15
15?
15.
I was right.
You were right. So National Grid came out and they're like, yeah, you don't have nearly enough because so my house like this winter because it was so cold, my house was freezing and I was burning through oil because I was trying to heat my house, which
Oh,
wasn't getting
your
heated.
oil?
Yeah, I'm oil. Yeah.
That's sad.
Um, and there's no insulation in the walls because the house is so old that it was built before insulation in the walls really became a thing. Um,
Okay.
so uh, I went up to the attic to clear out the attic because I had just put stuff in storage in the attic because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make use out of this.
Hmm.
I'm not tall. I'm too tall for the attic, so I have to go crouch, bend over, crouch to move everything.
How
And
how tall is
they
your attic? 4 feet?
probably about 4 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, I'm 6 feet, so
Well, I mean, so
uh,
technically, so this is where it gets weird. So like in the middle, I can stand up without a problem. Actually, I think I can walk through the whole thing without touching the
I
top of my
cannot.
head.
I cannot
Well, no,
stand full height at all.
because I have this, the roof.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah, yeah.
so I think there is like I don't think there's floor enough for me to get to the part where I'll hit my head. If you understand what I mean.
There is no. Did you say there's no point of it?
No, there's no floor for me to walk on to the part where I
Oh
would
yeah,
bump
because
my head.
that's on the sides. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean. Um, no,
yeah.
I gotta fix one of the windows in the attic, but I don't have to worry about it. It literally, it looks like they cut a hole for the for the window, and then the hole was a little bit too big, and then they were like, "I'm gonna glue, I'm gonna glue the part that doesn't fit just there, so it's just glue," and it didn't
Oh,
like.
that's funny.
Again, it doesn't matter because it's the attic, and it's not like I got it insulated enough where the heat doesn't go in it, and the cold air doesn't go through it. If you know what I mean, like meaning like the cold air that comes in the winter doesn't go into the main house, and then the hot air stays up there and it doesn't come down in the summer because we have Rhode
It's
Island.
insulated to keep it well circulated
Yeah, because
for the time.
we don't have National Grid anymore down here. We have Rhode Island Energy. So because of
Oh,
that,
you got your own private stuff. Yeah.
yeah, it's whatever. It honestly still the same thing. I don't care what they say. But anyway,
Do they
they
give you at least a better rate for it?
I mean, well, they've gotten into so for me personally, I've had no issues, but I'm also not really using it. So,
That's fair.
but no, but like
So my
so I've
parents'
put
town
so
is
I'll say it this way: people have been protesting about the
well,
prices, so you can decide on that one.
well, that's fair. I know, like my parents' town, they have their own power supply, and it like blows National Grid out of the water. Um, they they they're very cheap, and so it depends on the town. Like my town just started doing its own power
Hmm.
supply, and it's a little bit cheaper than National Grid, but it's not that much cheaper.
No, I get it. I mean, my whole thing is it's like I don't have any complaints. Like my biggest thing right now is just like gas is expensive, but that's just because I'm gonna have to keep it like I'm not living in it, so to me it's more money than I should be paying. But at the
Yeah,
same time, I don't want my pipes to freeze. So
yeah. I mean, luckily for you, the weather's starting to warm up, so you don't
no,
have,
absolutely. So that's actually been a huge help. Like
yeah,
during the day, like I don't shut it off, but the heat is off almost all day now, which is incredible because it obviously hadn't been for a long time.
yeah. No, especially with how cold this winter was.
No, that's what I mean. Like this winter, like it yeah. Like I'll say this 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 like this month's was cheaper than my first month.
Yeah,
Not by a lot, but like enough that I noticed.
yeah. I mean, it started warming up halfway through the month, so
No,
yeah,
that's what I mean.
absolutely. And I mean, you got the house when it was at basically at its coldest point. So like,
No, yeah, absolutely. Well, that was also the funny part too, was because it was technically warm in December. It was that weird time, and then it got really cold right in January.
yeah,
It's like, by the way, you just bought this. You're gonna now freeze to death. I was like, wonderful.
yep, no, exactly.
Uh, it's
I've
just
had some people that were with my situation. You know, they're like, "Oh, you should have been prepared." I'm like, "This was my first winter. I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect."
well,
Like,
the other thing too is you don't know, like, as awful like you have, and this is not just you, this is anybody, and myself included. You don't know what your bill's gonna be like anyway. You don't know how much energy your house is producing. You don't know how much insulation is in your house, really. Like, no
yep,
offense, you really don't know it unless you gut it, and nobody's gutting it.
yeah. Unless I have to, there's no
No,
reason for me to
but
do it.
but you get my point I'm making. Like the idea is you're not going to just willfully know how much insulation you have to know how much heat you're going to be using. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like how much energy it's going to take to heat your house. I swear to if I see
the
poison powder,
the
if I see
poison trend continue.
I tell you right now, if I see poison powder and hypnosis in the Elite Four, I'm quitting. I am quitting. I'm done. I'm telling you that right now because I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of it.
Oh, that's
Um,
hilarious.
yeah, for you. Um,
Yes, for me.
it's like I can't even like go through more than like two battles without poison powder coming. Um, but yeah, it's it's just so funny because people say that like so much is like, oh, you got to be ready for your bill's going to be spiking up really high, and I'm like, well, yeah, it should. Like compared to what I'm paying now, it should be higher when I move in because
Yeah,
I'm using
absolutely.
stuff.
You're actually using stuff.
The only thing that shouldn't be higher is my um heating bill.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that should.
Which then you're probably going to make up for it
Oh, absolutely.
with
Electric.
electricity.
No, 100%.
So,
In water. I mean, in water, not as like it's not going to go as significantly high, but it's going to be higher because I'm going to be actually using it,
yeah.
or at least on a regular basis. Because right now I'm using it every weekend to wash the paintbrushes, but that's nothing compared to showering every day.
True. That is true. Do you have a sprinkler system?
No,
No.
no. In fact, I got to do a lot of work in my so you know how I did a lot of work in my yard to begin with,
Yep.
like to start off with, and
Yep.
that was just to do so I could like start fresh this spring.
Yeah.
I have so much work I got to do because it's like it's mostly just seeding and everything else, and then figuring out like what I'm gonna do in the sense of like because I want to put three blueberry bushes in my yard. I finally have a grass move. Sorry, sorry, sorry.
You got a grass move while talking about the grass. You should have figured that out the
I
first
should have
time.
done that an hour ago. Anyway, um, but yeah, so it was one of those things where it's like I definitely want blueberry bushes just because. So realist fun fact. I don't know if I've ever told you. I mean, I spent a lot of time with my grandparents when I was younger.
Yep.
Um, that isn't that isn't the surprise. No, the big one was they had three blueberry bushes in their backyard, and they had them. I mean, definitely longer than I've been alive, obviously. But I think it was almost. No, it wasn't triple. It was definitely double, double my age. So I think it was like 40 years. No, so when I say double, double at the time of when they were alive. Sorry.
Yep.
Not my age
I
now.
figured. Yeah.
No, no, I know. I realized that after I was like, oh, that would be 60. I'm an idiot. But no, so anyway, we would always have like blueberry picking in I believe it was August. I can't remember now. It's gonna bother me. But we would have blueberry muffins, blueberry pie, blueberry pancakes. And again, it was one of those things where it just didn't happen so often, so it was just kind of cool. And I want that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice thing to have. So, I mean,
And it's one of those things where it's easy maintenance in the sense of like the worst thing that happens, which in in all things that could happen, this isn't really that bad. But like the worst thing that happens is if you don't pick them when they're ripe, like right when they're ripe, the birds are gonna eat them.
yeah. Yeah.
And realistically, that's not the worst. You know what I mean? Like there's so many worse things that could be done that doesn't bother me. All right, come on. But yeah, so that's something I definitely want to do. And then I have this. I want to take down the flagpole that's in the backyard because I
Yep.
finally because we talked
You
about
told
the
me that.
yeah
Yep.
and I want to use that garden, but I don't know what I want to grow in it because I don't want anything intrusive, but I also don't. Basically, I want something that I don't have to like. It's not that I don't want to do anything in with because no matter what, you have to do some work with it. But like, I don't want to have something that I like need to like. I need something that works for me because I'm so oblivious to the world.
You didn't even notice you had a flagpole. So, I mean,
No, I didn't. That was still so funny too. Oh, well, I mean, here's the thing. It's not that I didn't know I had it.
you knew you had the flagpole, but you didn't pay attention to the flag.
Well,
I
yeah. Like,
know.
here's the thing. Like, if you would have asked me, "Do you have a flagpole?" Yes. All right. What does your flag look like? Like, I would have just said, "Oh, it's the American flag." I wouldn't. I couldn't tell you the condition until I saw it, and I went, "Oh." Because I don't look. It's not something you're used to. Um,
That's not a make or break situation for you. So, I
no,
mean,
it really wasn't. And again, it's not the end of the world either. But my point I'm making is just the fact of like it's something I have to be cautious of. Is like I want something that I want, but also something that I will actually like maintain. Because I was thinking of peppers, but I want something I'll actually like use like often, not so much something that I just have because I think it'll be cool, like lettuce,
Hmm.
um, stuff that I know I would actually use. Tomatoes is another one I was
Yeah,
thinking
I was
about.
gonna say tomato,
Tomato.
but you need some maintenance for that,
No,
obviously.
I know, and the good thing is like I have. It's just because it's the vine thing, and I
Of
need to make
course.
sure that it has a place to actually like grow up.
Yeah.
And like that's the stuff that I mean by maintenance in the sense of like I have no problem going out watering every day and that's fine. And then weeding it once a week. But like I don't want to have to think about like, oh, I gotta get this for this so it will grow properly up. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah. No,
don't like
I
as much as
understand.
I would like cucumbers and zucchinis and stuff like that and squashes, is because they're vine they grow they just spread. I don't want
I was
things
gonna
that
say cucumbers. You don't have to worry about. You keep them on the ground.
no, I thought you had to get the grate to have them grow up so they can
No,
so
cucumbers. You don't have to. No.
oh, maybe I'm thinking of green squash, which is
Um,
zucchini.
my my parents. I did find that out actually because I didn't know. I actually for the longest time did not know that zucchini and green squash was the same thing. So I was going crazy at a grocery store looking for green squash and I couldn't find it. So eventually I just went on I went on the Stop and Shop app and was like green squash and it's like, "Oh, zucchini." It's like, "Oh, okay."
Mike's like, I know what that is.
I was so annoyed. It's like I wasted like 10 minutes
Oh,
just
I
going
didn't get
around the
poisoned.
same spot.
The one time I didn't get poisoned.
You were so prepared for it.
I really want to get mad about it, but that's so funny.
That is really funny.
Like, what are the odds of me actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I wasn't. Uh, but no, it's just one of those things where it's like I really got to figure out what I want to do. Plus, I just have to trim the tree in the front, which realistically isn't going to take that long. It's just a pain, or going
Yeah.
to be a
Some
pain, I should say.
again, another thing that you don't really want to worry about.
No, that one I actually do only because of my fear. The reason why I wanted it done earlier than what it has been, obviously, is because of just the. I swore I saw something just jump from the ceiling down.
The ghosts are coming back.
No, no, no. Luckily, no, no. It's just a hallucination. Thank goodness.
Oh, no,
I can live with a hallucination, Mike. I can live with
the
those.
voices are in your head this time.
No, no, no. It's visuals. There's no sound. There's no sound. It was like a it was like a black figure, like an animal. It came down, and it didn't. So thank goodness. Um,
uh,
no, it's just hallucinations. We're good. Um,
are we?
where the hell did the pipe go? The floating pipe is going,
I was just about to ask you if the pipe is still there.
and it's not on the floor. I don't know where it
Hang
is.
on, hang on, hang on. The important question is the clothes hanger still there?
No, no, the clothes hanger is still there. No, no, no.
Okay, that's
No, no. The clothes hanger is still there. We're not messing around right now, kids.
that was so
Um,
funny.
I just like how no, no. I just like how what pissed me off about the whole thing was you were so mesmerized by the
Clothes
clothes
hanger.
hanger, and I'm like, what does it matter about the clothes hanger? Who cares? Things get hung up all the time. Like, that's not weird.
Again,
And
it's because I was expecting the pipe.
oh,
I
I'm sorry.
wasn't expecting the clothes hanger.
I'm sitting here going, I should be expecting a pipe. I see a hanger though. It's the pipe floating. Oh, we have problems, man. We have serious problems. Oh, so something crazy. Well, it's not so like super crazy, but my basement door opened on its own today at my house. My house.
Oh, fun.
I was I was
You got a
literally in,
guest.
I literally hear I'm in the kitchen and I hear the door open. I went, I do not have time for ghosts right now. And I said it so loud. I was like, I ain't got time for this. So,
No, I would have been. It would have been even better because in my head I was already expecting you to say this. Just no. I was expecting you to say what I'm thinking.
oh,
When you hear the door open, you go. In my head, you go. This better be a ghost because I don't have time for any intruder coming in right now.
it's so funny that it's so close to what I said. So then I go downstairs because that's what a typical person does when they have a door open randomly, is they go into the door to see what was going on. And so I go downstairs and I look around, I go, well, I guess it's, I literally go, I guess it's just a ghost and not an intruder.
At least you got company now. You're not going to be alone in the house.
I guess not. I don't know. It's just like, that's not what I was prepared for. And then I was thinking to myself, I go, oh, I wonder if they're not happy with what I'm doing with the house. I was like, I really don't care. Oh, no, it was just so funny. And I'm like, and I literally said to myself, I was like, did I like leave it slightly like ajar or something? And I'm like, no, I heard the doorknob turn. Like this is just I'm like, this is just not gonna go well. Like I tried so hard to think of it as anything else, and it couldn't be.
That's so funny. Just, you got a house guest.
Yeah. But it's just so funny because it's like I've been in the house. I mean, granted, I mean I've been at the house at night, you know, in the sense of like pitch black. I think the latest I've been there is I didn't see
I didn't see it until you said something, and I saw you scrolling away from Drag Queen and 20 HP left.
that. No, he had 10.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was giving you some credit.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you. No, the attack would have taken him out, but the problem was I forgot I was confused. But no, so I figured you get a kick out of that because I'm like, of course there's got to be something here. It can't just not be anything. You know what I mean? Like
It can't be just straightforward with you. There's always something.
there's always something. And I'm like, I was expecting, and like I was like prepared for anything else. And I'm like, and of course I'm like, and this ghost is probably nice too. And I'm like, I'm just treating him like
He's probably a nice guy. He probably just wants a friend, and I'm just
honestly,
shutting him out.
he's just bored. He's had nobody for so long, and I'm just sitting here being like, "Shut up! I'm trying to get stuff done." And I'm like, I'm so insensitive because realistically, it was his home first.
Here I am coming into his house, and I'm just kicking him out.
I mean, I haven't kicked him out yet, but I mean, he's definitely not going to be able to stay.
Oh my god.
I'm there's so many things wrong.
This is why I keep you around.
Yeah. You know what's funny? You know what's sad? Because I hate you for that. Mostly for two reasons. One, my friend Chrissy calls me up whenever she's like depressed or down, and then asks me about how my life's going. And then feels
Because
better
it makes
afterwards.
me feel better.
And it's just, I'm glad I can provide you all with comfort, but it does hurt my feelings a little bit. More so than I would like to say.
Oh god. At least you know your value.
Like, how do you spell? Oh, that's why.
What are you trying to spell?
Furnace.
Furnace or earnest?
No, fur. Oh, no, that's still not right.
F-U-R-N.
I got it.
Glad I could help. um,
No, so I figured you get a kick out of that just because, and again, that was the only thing that's happened, and I'm just like, I hope that's the only thing that happens.
I hope it doesn't get any worse.
Like, I don't have time. I just don't. I don't have time to all of a sudden come home and this message is written in blood.
Things are moved.
No, because I could at least say that it was me. Like I couldn't be confident that it wasn't me. The fact that the fact that my spare keys haven't been moved.
That's oh, jeez.
Is a shock in and of itself. I'm just done with poison powder. You know what? If we ever make a game, right? If we ever make our own mod, poison powder,
The poison power is not allowed.
toxic, all those are not allowed. Not allowed. No spore, no poison point, no hypnosis, none of that. Oddly enough, I'll allow leech seed. I'll allow leech seed.
You have to remember, if we do mods in like future, like if in future games, those moves won't be as effective on all typings.
No, I know.
So, oh, actually, speaking of Pokemon mods, I went back to Rogue just for a little bit.
It's so
I
different
play.
now.
Well,
Or
I mean,
it-
I haven't really been done playing it with it, so I mean, it's kind of just been consistent with me.
okay, that's fair.
Some moves have changed, like
It's been mostly
Garrett.
egg moves. It's been mostly
Yeah,
egg moves,
egg moves have
and
changed,
then they
but like,
changed the way terastallizing. Is that how you say it?
oh yeah, they did change the terrestrialization. Yep, which I like that.
I think it works better. Meaning, like the way they have it now is better.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just I'm so used to it one way, and it messes with me. So like one of my big and I have poison powder.
Now you
Oh,
guys can suffer.
now I can't do it to this guy because he's poison. But no, so one of the big things for me was what throws me off is it helps me out better the way they do it. But when you're facing your opponent and then like they're regular and then they terastallize,
Yep, yep.
which is what throws
But
me off.
I mean, at least you should have an idea of what they're gonna be.
No, no,
So
no.
it's
When it's
not.
the rival and everything else, you do know, but when it's the gym leaders, you don't always know.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you know what the typing is going to be for the most
No,
part because of the gym leader.
no, no.
No. I mean, for the most part. Sometimes they throw you for a loop, but most of the time it's like
So like
if it.
there was a grass one that I was fighting, and I was like dead set it was going to be grass, and it was dark instead. He terrestrialized dark, and I got so confused. Granted, it was a dark. It was a grass dark. It was masquerade. Is that what it is? Masquerade.
The grass starter Meowscarada.
Meowscarada. Thank you. But I assumed he was going to go grass, obviously, because he's.
Yeah,
It
because
used
he's
to
a
always
grass.
be
Yeah.
grass.
That's the thing with the dual typings is that they
I wasn't paying attention.
honestly not gonna be super complain about that. I'm sad, but I haven't started training Rhydon yet, so that's okay.
No, I know, but I'm just like I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
We got 4 Pokemon, so it's
No,
okay.
that's fine. It's just no, it's just irritating because I mean, it's also
Yeah, no.
Eradicate. It's like it's not the end of the world.
The it wasn't the best pair, so it's okay.
No, no, no. That's what I mean. Like I'm not devastated by it, but I'm just pissed off that I wasn't paying attention enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
If it was seaweed, then I would be annoyed.
no, I would be. You kidding me? I would have been annoyed. You know how long it took me to get to absorb, and now I have poison powder. No, he's staying alive. I'm gonna absorb all my opponent's energies like you would not believe.
But anyways, yeah, no, I got so like I said, I went back to Rogue. I play it just like a couple minutes before I go to bed, just to like unwind. And I started an endless run, and it's been going on for a little while now. But I have beaten my personal best. I'm above 600 floor 600.
Okay.
And and my Pokemon, the way the level up system works in Endless is so wonky because it doesn't the XP gains are kind of tough. So all of
Yeah.
my Pokemon are just under level 800, but my primary Pokemon is over 1000.
Oh, you don't have many XP alls then.
It took me up to level 500 to finally get all of my XP alls.
So they
So
were so far behind that they were.
yes,
Yeah, I gotcha.
I've been literally anytime I get a rare candy, I sink it in them and hoping to get them caught up. But it's like it's a struggle. And especially because everything else is getting to that 1000 mark and they're still so low, they're just kind of just death fodder. Because it's like
Hmm.
but so my main guy is Swampert, and he's a Mega Swampert. So he's basically running train for the most part. The only thing I have to be careful of is grass types.
No, absolutely.
Um,
Oh,
but
so I finally got a shiny Ghastly. So happy.
oh, you finally got him. Is he red like the other one, or no?
No, no, I'm so pissed. No, he's regular. He's the regular shiny, but still. What I do like in what they did in Rogue was they made him look whiter as Gengar instead of being
Yeah,
like
they
basically the
they
same.
do. Yeah, I do have a shiny Gengar in mine. It wasn't like the it was just the base one, but even the base one was you could tell the difference. It's actually a little
No,
bit
no,
more
no. That's
white.
what I mean. I have the base one.
Oh, I apologize. I misunderstood. Sorry.
But like what I like is the fact of like even though it looks like like the base one, they made it just slightly different enough that you could see the you could see a significant difference between the two.
Yeah, no, definitely, 100%.
Because if I remember in the regular games, like you couldn't easily tell. It wasn't until it was Mega that you could tell the real difference.
Yep. Mega and Gigantamax.
I don't think I ever saw it as a shiny, so I can't say what.
It's white as well.
Oh, which is so weird. Because anyway, I don't why even bother.
Why are you thinking about it? It's the Pokemon Company. They do dumb things.
So, did you hear the rumors about all the megas that they're going to be bringing?
Supposedly there's going to be like 27 new Megas. I haven't seen who they are because
Well, so
obviously
they're
it's all
not.
rumors.
They're all rumors, so it's not like
Yeah.
it's legitimate or not. Some of them I'm kind of eh, but I don't know. Like realistically, there were some megas that I was like that anyway. You know what I
I'm
mean? Like
sorry, what was that last part?
there were some like there were some megas. There's megas that I'm kind of like that they were showing that I was kind of just like like it's whatever. Like it's like oh it doesn't really matter type of thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But realistically, when I think about it, there were some megas that they brought in that I didn't care about anyway. You know what I mean? Like in the original grouping of them. One of which, though, they're saying is going to be Dragonite, which I'm kind of happy about.
That would be cool. I mean, everything else has got almost every other suitor's gotten a Mega, so I mean, he deserves it.
Well, they've either gotten a Mega or another form.
As I was about to say that, yeah.
So it does make no, you're absolutely right. It does make sense. There was some weird ones too that I was kind of just like, really. Off the top of my head, I can't remember, but I just remember some of them being like, why are we doing that one?
Well, we got to have some that are bad. So I mean,
No, I get it, but I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, there was one that I was like, what was it? There was one where I felt like it's already gotten enough stuff. Why is it getting it?
I mean,
Oh,
look at Charizard.
no, I know, but I mean, like, but here's my thing, like, it's gotten like all these other forms. Like with Charizard, I hate saying it, we're expecting a new Mega because there was X and Y and now there's Z.
Yeah.
So like we should
So,
be we should have went in here expecting a new Charizard one.
yeah, 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 yeah.
No, the other one is we're getting is it Kalos? What's the name of that region?
Kalos.
They're all supposed to be getting Megas.
Oh, the starters.
Yes.
Yeah. There's some people saying that there are actually some people saying that they would rather new regional forms instead of new megas. Like they would love the megas, but the regional forms at least
Well, pass the test of
They
time?
yeah,
Meaning,
they will stay, whereas the megas, as we saw, they went away for a while, so it's possible that these will as well.
no, you're right. I get that. I mean,
But yeah,
I'm
I
not
get
gonna
that.
disagree because it's not wrong. I'm just stating like, to me, like the idea is it's for the game, meaning like it's just for that specific game. Uh, I'm wondering if they're ever gonna combine all of them.
Oh, I the Pokemon Championship game, the
Is
other game that they announced,
Yeah.
rumor has it is that they will have all of the all the gimmicks in in that game, which will be cool if they do it.
Is that supposed to? So
It's just it's just a straight like competitive style game, Pokemon game, like full on PvP.
how do you get your Pokemon?
I don't know. The only thing I know is it's full fighting. I didn't look into it because I'm not in the competitive scene. So I just heard that that was going on and
No, I
kind of
heard about
just
the
left it
game.
at
I heard so there's rumors that it was supposed to be like the third Coliseum game,
that. Yeah, yeah.
and so it's going to be on the Switch, but it's also going to be a mobile game too.
Yes, that I did hear that mobile. Yep.
I don't know. I'm not against it. I think it's too early for me to make any thoughts on it.
I mean, I don't know anything about it. I just heard it's supposed to be a competitive style game
No, they showed a
and
little bit of the fighting,
yeah.
again, it was literally like a battle between two Pokemon that if they weren't in the game, it would be stupid. Like I think it was like Charizard versus somebody else. I forget who it was, but you know what I mean. Like it was two Pokemon going up against each other that if they weren't allowed to be in the game, like people would be like furious.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like it gave anything away. Oh no, they did announce. No, they did show Mega Charizard in it.
In the
Oh
PvP one, or are you
yes, so
sure it wasn't?
no, so it was Mega Charizard and terrestrialized water, whatever the Pokemon was.
Oh, okay. So they are combining gimmicks.
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
It's just so funny that I literally said that out loud and I realized, oh, I have the answer.
I did know the information.
Um,
I know that they showed Mega Charizard in the Legends ZA one, so that's why
no, they so the whole thing was they showed him in that battle scene, and then he was facing a water terrestrialized something. I, for the life of me, cannot remember.
yeah, I mean,
Doesn't really matter, obviously.
no, obviously. Stop critting me.
Who should crit?
God.
I literally hate that so much. Well, actually, I'll say this: I haven't been critted, but man, have I been paralyzed and poisoned a lot.
I keep running into Mew and it keeps using Psychic on me
I'm just
and it
trying to
gets a crit.
I'm trying to think of what else Seaweed's gonna learn.
It might learn a stronger like absorb. Like
Like
I don't
Mega
know.
or Giga
Yeah, like Mega Drain or something. I don't
or
remember
Giga
what it
Drain.
is in this game.
No, I think they're both in the game. But no, I'm actually looking forward to Pokemon. I mean, obviously, I don't know if I'm gonna get it right away, but I'm also afraid not to get it right away because then I might not be able to get it.
The ZA.
Yeah, because I
What do you
know I'm
mean
not
you
gonna play it
might
right
not be
away.
able to? Oh,
No, because sometimes in
oh.
some games like they you have a hard time getting them after a while. Like there's a gap sometimes.
Usually with the game, well, don't forget too. There's things that are everything's digital now, so you're never gonna have an issue.
Oh, that's right. You're right. No, I always forget that
uh,
now.
but I mean, for me, I've stopped buying digital. I've gone full hard copy for stuff. So it's like unless it's literally not available for in a physical disc, then I will like I did with The Last of Us Part Two. But
No, I all my Pokemon games have been
disc.
well, yes. physical copies.
or whatever
No,
SD
that's
card, whatever it is.
no, no. I know that's why I just changed it to physical form. Um, because I don't think I've bought. I don't think there's been any. I think the only game I bought digital was Mario Kart, and it was because I didn't want to get off my butt and go to the store. It might have been during COVID. To be fair, it might have been COVID time, which would have been understandable. I think it.
That is true.
I think it was so. Regardless, I know for a fact it was definitely Mario Kart. I just don't remember when that was because I knew I wanted to play something different because they like announced like you can play with like 16 people online and like have a massive tournament. And you know me, when it comes to tournaments, I do love them. I don't know why.
You have your fix on tournaments.
The amount of tournaments I've won in Smash Brothers, Mike, is incredible. It's been
You're good at fighting games. That's the thing. Like,
it's so funny to me because it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Um, there's only one person that consistently beats me.
oh yeah,
Seriously, yeah.
hmm.
You know, because his no, I meant out of my like all my friends that I've played with.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's other people obviously that have consistently beat me, but
Obviously, if you're playing online, you're facing
yeah,
against everybody in
I
the
don't
world.
count them only because it's not like I know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been like I got lucky or they got lucky. Like I'm not saying either
Yeah,
way,
for
but
all you
no,
know, the connection could cause it.
Charlie has been consistent at giving me a challenge all the time.
Oh yeah, oh, well, good for him.
And it's so funny too because he's like, "I want no items," and I'm like, "What did you just say to me?"
you you rely heavily on items when we play. Like you love your items.
Well, it's just so funny. So he and I agreed to only Pokemon, which I'm like, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But I'm like, I go just nothing. I go that like to me like it can't be just nothing.
oh,
Don't ever do that again.
Mew metronomed into guillotine.
Wow.
the
I got shivers.
thing that's annoying is that like Mew, I'm so afraid to switch into Mew because he has such a not a let alone the metronome, but even like his psychic is strong.
No,
So
I
it's
know.
like
I got you. You're not gonna hear me argue that. No, that's tough. But no, I'm looking forward to like the new Pokemon stuff right now because it does like all of it does look good right now, and I'm hoping like it. Oh, you know who else is getting a mega? The Black Flower Floette.
just the black flower.
I think.
Oh, AZ's Floet.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, that would be cool, actually. Yeah.
I mean it makes sense. I just thought that was interesting. That was one of them because I was like, how does a mega work for a middle evolution? But I guess because it doesn't.
It's not. It doesn't evolve, so it's a final evolution.
I know, but you get what I'm saying. It's just weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I just thought that was interesting that they said that one. Okay, no, we are not staying in for you.
The fact I have to switch out for a Magikarp is.
Irritating. All right, we're gonna level up your Pokemon one more time, and then we're gonna end.
okay.
Just to end on a good note, I guess. I don't know. Just to kind of get, because it's hard to be like, because normally I would say like, oh, after this battle, or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. No. That's fine. No problem.
Um,
I get the pleasure of dealing with a fire spinning Moltres. So you know.
Venonat is scary. I don't know why I'm saying any more than that, but it's true.
Yeah.
Um, you know what it is? It's just poison powder that's bothering me.
Oh my God, Mew.
Thank you, Bind, for finally helping out. Okay, this is not what I wanted. Okay. I just hate poison powder. How much XP do I need to have you level up? Oh, not that much. 1300. That's not bad. I for some reason thought it was a lot more. Um, But no, like I said, I'm very excited for Pokemon.
Yeah, no, definitely. I like the legend. I loved Arceus, so
No, I
you know
know, and it
I
was so.
already am looking
And I
forward
mean,
to this
obviously,
one.
I watched you play a decent amount of it. I'll say for sure.
Yeah, I mean you've watched me play do the boss fight, I believe.
Well, one of them because there were multiple,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There was.
which I found out, which was I was like, okay,
Because I
um,
was all excited because it took me so many attempts to beat the first wave, and then all of a sudden, like it started
by
up
the way,
again,
he's
and you
not
just
done. He's not done.
like
He's got more, and you're just like, oh. No. I remember you facing Arcanine in the lava. I remember you like trying to go on the island to. You had to like surf in like the right spot to find the right thing. At one point, and then there was. I definitely remember you. I remember. I can't remember. So, I never saw you face him when he had Arceus. I only saw you face him when he had Giratina.
yeah, he only has Giratina. Yeah, he doesn't get Arceus, whatever it's called.
But don't you face him twice though with
Yeah, no,
Giratina?
no, no. You face him twice. So he's origin form Giratina, or no, no, altered form Giratina.
And then
Then
it's
you beat
Origin.
him, and then it turns into origin.
All right, I got you. I was like, I remember it being two fights, and I'm like, I don't. There's something I'm missing. But no, it was. I mean, like I said, for what I saw, I thought it was kind of cool. It was definitely.
No, it was a fresh take. That's like the big thing is like these games have had the same mechanics for the most part for so many years. It's like uh a fresh change does
Mhm.
so much.
No, and it worked because sometimes they've done it and it's not as good as we've seen a few times.
Yeah. I mean, even in your case, like you like the what's them called? The range Pokemon Ranger games.
No, no mystery dungeon.
Oh, Mr. Yeah, okay.
No, sorry, I was like, give me a minute. Um,
But yeah, I mean,
all right, Mike.
I'm interested. I'm interested in what they're gonna
Oh
do with
wow,
the.
I'm higher than you. I'm at 33, 34.
I'm like nervous to stay. Like
34 and 35. Oh yeah, that's not bad. I'm happy. Um, why Zoo in there? Oh
because I
yeah.
haven't gone. I haven't gone to the PC yet. There we go. 32.
All right. So that's gonna be it for today. I think next video we should at least. I think we'll be done. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I was gonna say done with the training, but we're probably not. But I have to say, this episode actually flew by. I'm kind of very happy with that. So I'm less concerned. As long as we can talk like this again, I think we'll be fine. So for now, if you made it this far into the video, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. Other than that, this is gonna be Scott and Mike signing out of Black Eel Plays. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.